Oh, you took my program?
Yeah, it changed my life.
Cool.
Yeah.
You make any money?
$1 million.
$1 million?
Yeah.
Inspire the crap out of me. I'm serious. I'm dead serious. Just his mind and the way it works is absolutely brilliant.
Yeah.
You know, he's so underestimated in so many ways that people have no clue.
That's how I'm always thinking. Time is money. Oh, you took my program?
Yeah, it changed my life.
Oh, really? Which program?
Digital.
Oh, Digital Millionaire Coaching. Cool.
Yeah.
You make any money?
$1 million.
$1 million?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, what did you pay me? 10 grand?
Yeah.
I think that's a good deal.
Which was
Oh, yeah. What's up, man? How you doing? How you doing?
Yeah, I want to say thank you for everything because I've sat on all the calls and I've loved him. But he's giving me all the sales stuff now. So
That's amazing.
I run all the sales and it's the best. So
Oh,
I just want to say thank you for
fantastic. That's
everything you've done.
fantastic, bro. Yeah, I love it. You guys have made so much money in such an industry that sometimes for people it's hard to make money.
Right,
So,
right.
Is there anybody with like a beard that runs your company? Or?
There's like one or two guys with beards.
Okay, all right. You raised 40 to 50 million.
Yeah.
Started it. Wow.
And that was, I forget which year, I was like 21 or 22.
You guys are like a way better merchant company than, and I've processed like 33 million online,
Yeah.
and it's been great.
Yeah, glad to
Probably
hear
because
that.
you're young.
Yeah, I mean, we all get the space. I
Yeah,
think
the
that's
old
another-
guys, they're all stuck in their ways and shit. So,
Yeah.
you know, it's good. It's good. What's up, brother? How you doing?
I grew 0 to 1 mil in 6 months, and now I'm copying your funnel, which is the paid presentation.
Copying it?
Well, like looking at your funnel. Well, basically mimicking.
Why don't you do this? Why don't you just give me money, and I'll tell you how to do
I'm
it correctly.
Broke. I'm broke. I will give you money when I reach that point, bro.
You're
But
broke?
I can teach you how to grow organic real fast.
Okay.
But that's what I can
But
do.
then how are you broke? See, y'all have to have the wristband. This is my wristband, okay? I'm just being a dick. Yeah.
So how is it like to be married to a genius?
Very exhausting.
Very exhausting. Wow. You said I can't get Latin people to buy high ticket, so figure out what they're already spending money on high ticket and sell that.
Help other people create a high ticket offer, and I sell high ticket offer for this.
Well, no, God, don't do that, please. Find out what they're already buying and sell that.
Okay.
I say, listen, if you can do 3 things, you can become a millionaire. If you can fill the room with the right people, say the right thing, and make the right offer,
Right.
you're a millionaire. That's it. No one has ever done that and not becoming a millionaire.
Yeah.
That is how you scale a business. You fill the room with the right people, say the right thing, you make the right offer.
Yeah.
So the day you realize that whatever business you're in, you're not really in that business.
Yeah.
You're in the presentation business, that's when your company will blow up.
Right.
So that's how I frame it. A lot of these people years ago were making no money, and now they make millions and millions of dollars. So it's nice when they come up to me and they're like, oh, Dan, you helped me, or I bought your program, or I came to your event. What is a personal brand? It's essentially your origin story, and then you consistently demonstrating over and over that origin story in different forms. I learned how to do sales from Billy Mays' manager, right? We were selling pots and pans at department stores, so it was like a sales presentation, right? Well, I got nervous and I didn't want to do the first one. I said, listen, I'm too nervous. These people aren't going to buy from me. We were at Costco. We were setting up a booth. So he looks at me. He says, these words that we taught you, we spent millions of dollars in a decade perfecting them, and we've made hundreds of millions of dollars with this. You're not that special that these won't work for you. Just read it. I read it. I made $1,500 in commissions that day. And I realized 2 things. One, you'll never be broke if you know what to say. And number 2, one good sales presentation can erase all the financial problems you have. If you just have that one presentation and you focus on consistently getting people to watch it, it's a lot. All the money I've ever made, it doesn't matter what the business is, doesn't matter what the offer is. I've had software, I've had agency, I've had courses, I've had masterminds, I've had events, retreats. I sold them all with a presentation. That's it.
I work with IT companies which are selling high ticket offers starting from 50K.
Yeah.
And my offer is I will help you to get 50 clients who are able to pay you at least 50K. And if I cannot get you, I will return your money back.
You don't need to do that. If you have a good pitch, you don't need to do that. Why do you
lowers
don't?
the
You don't. It
status,
lowers the
right?
status. It lowers you as a human being.
Yeah.
You don't need to do that. You just need to learn how to explain what you do and make. You just need to change how you describe what you do. You need an epic pitch. Period. If you have an epic pitch, entertaining, personalized, irrefutable, and clear, you don't need to make these wild guarantees because it makes so much sense to the customer that they're not even thinking about that. They're not even thinking about the guarantee. Did you learn from me when it came to the webinar?
Yeah, and the high ticket sales process.
Yeah.
We do about 100 grand a month from like the high ticket stuff, and from webinars we're like 50, but it's all cold traffic. Right? So there's no like email list is like 6,000 people. It's like nothing, but it's all the cold traffic. And we make money on the front end.
What's the offer?
I teach accountants how to be a fractional CFO.
You teach accountants how to be a fractional CFO, and your webinar is doing 50 grand a month?
Mm-hmm.
That's dope.
A couple more questions. I know we've got to go to this event. What would you say a beginner entrepreneur, give us maybe one thing that really, besides marketing, besides sales, what's one thing that really helped you get ahead of the ball game with your competitors, besides marketing and sales?
Realizing that the biggest mistake you can make in business is trying to sell your passion. Because it's your passion. Doesn't mean it's the market's passion.
Cares.
Nobody gives a shit about you and your goals and your dreams and what happened to you when you were a kid. Nobody cares. They care about them.
Yeah.
Now you can maybe use that, maybe some of it, but at the end of the day, if you want to become rich, find something people are already buying and explain it better than the competitors. That's it. Literally, that's all you have to do. Hey, they're already buying this thing. How can I make it sound simpler, more entertaining, and clearer than the next guy? And you win. If you have an offer that people really want in like an unsaturated market, you can have sales copy, and the thing will fly. If you're in a market that it's just a hard sell because it's not what people are buying, you can have the best sales copy. It's going to be a struggle. Give me the headline again.
So, 3 singing mistakes that are holding back the songs you write, albums you perform, and the gigs that you put
3
out.
singing mistakes that are preventing you from making more money in your singing career. Now you're targeting people who are making money in their singing career.
Well, the only reason I wouldn't do that is I don't make ROI promises in my program because I can't for sure guarantee that, but I can absolutely guarantee you'll have a really good voice.
Was there an ROI promise there?
I guess that's a good point. Yeah, that's actually a really good. Yeah, wow, I never thought about that.
Yeah. Years ago, there was 2 companies that were started in the same year. They were budgeting softwares.
Okay.
So just how to control your budget, right? Yeah. Well, one company said, hey, we'll show you how to budget better. They got like 100 customers their first year. Okay. The next company said, we will show you how your bank is secretly ripping you off. They did 100 million that year. The name of that company, do you know the name of that company?
No.
Mint.com.
Oh, okay.
They both sold the same shit.
Yeah. But it was just an offer, like what they were.
One explained it better.
Explained it better.
One simply described what they did better. Everybody, just learn how to describe what you do better, and you win.
Yeah.
That's it. So, there you go.
It means a lot. Thank you so much.
Problem.
Thank you.
I just got my first Datejust, and I was like,
Oh, you got a Datejust?
yeah, I was like, that's the one I want. Though I love
This
the
one?
colors. Yeah,
What'd you spend on this?
7.
7?
Yeah.
Okay, these are never a bad investment. I spent 17 on this. It's worth 35 now.
Yeah.
Like, keep that. What do you do to afford that?
I started a digital marketing agency, so yeah, got 5 employees. And
Dope, bro. Awesome. If you go to a restaurant and it says restaurant, you don't really know what kind of food's inside. But if it says
Right.
Italian restaurant, you know that if you go in there, you're going to get Italian food. So if you call the challenge, Live Without Drugs Challenge, or Stop the Seizures Challenge, then you know, okay, if I attend this, I am going to get one step closer to the end result that I ultimately want.
That's a good idea, yeah. Thank you.
So that might do a little bit better. We do really, really good with challenges.
Okay.
So that's why I was, recommending you might name it the end result that they want.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. So that might do it again. That might work.
All right.
So I always use those conversations. Like when somebody knows who you are, you could say something stupid, and they'll be like, "Oh, that's gold." But if somebody doesn't know who you are, if you have a brand or whatever, and then you say something and they still are mesmerized by it, that's when you know it's good. So I always take those opportunities. Like that guy didn't know who I was, so I always take that opportunity to say something and see if I still get that same light up reaction. And I come up with new content that way, like the restaurant analogy. Like I always say, name your sales presentations the end result that your customer wants to achieve. But when people create sales presentations, they don't think of that. They call it some abstract bullshit name, and it's like, dude, just name it what it is. Like, name it the end result. I want Italian food, so I'm gonna go to that restaurant that says Italian restaurant, not the one that says restaurant, because that one clearly describes what I'm gonna get if I go in. It's that simple. You don't need to overthink it any more than that.
He's a very humble, friendly, approachable, cool guy.
Listen, I've been called a lot of things in my life.
I'm getting paid to say good things.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna crash. That was a lot. I don't think I need another day of that. I think I'm good. Yeah. Yeah, it was fun though. It was fun. It's always fun.